You see me dancing on a girl at the club. That's not my girlfriend. You snitching?
Excuse me?
Are you snitching?
I would snitch on you so fast. See,
Just
this is what
think
pisses
you
me off. Like, how do you think you know me better at this point?
Because I do. Because what I said ended up happening. And that tells you that I think like this. Hey. That's right. It's your lucky day. We got another episode of We Were Fighting Before This coming up right now. And I'm joined by my best friend, Yvonne. This podcast is quite simple. Two best friends sit on a couch and yell at each other. I'm Disguised Toast.
I'm Yvonne.
So how you doing today, Yvonne? Anything going on with your life? Probably not. Go ahead.
I have a lot going on with my life, actually.
What do you have going on?
So busy. I have to film the pod today. We have Scara's pumpkin carving. I have a party at night.
Oh, a pumpkin party. Pumpkin carving into a party.
Yeah, Halloween party.
Like, what kind of party are we talking?
Like, I don't know. I don't even really know myself, but it's going to be at a venue. And then they said they got us a table. And
Oh, a table. That's really cool. You go to the clubs and you have a table?
Why are you doing this?
I'm just rage baiting you.
Yeah.
It's a new thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And you got rage baited.
And then you tell me to get a life when I rage bait.
It's pretty embarrassing that you got rage baited so easily.
Are you serious? I try to rage bait and you're like, get a life.
I don't get clubs. I just don't. I've been on so many rants about clubs. Like, what do you do there? You just stand around, you nod your head, and you drink?
Well, I like socializing with people.
Yeah, over the giant blasting music.
Well, sometimes when they play good music, I love it. I love
How do you socialize with... Oh, you can't hear them. You have to do the lean in. Huh? What?
Well, the thing is, when there's good music, I don't care about socializing as much. Like, I like being around my friends.
So when do you socialize?
And dancing. Huh?
When do you socialize?
Sometimes when you have like pauses or moments of when you do.
There's no... I've been to the club. There's like 1 second between every song.
Yeah, but sometimes the songs aren't good or you don't care about it.
But how are you hearing them? Because it's so loud.
You do have to maybe lean in. You do.
Is that why they make the music so loud? So people have an excuse to get a little intimate with each other and whisper into each other's ears?
I don't know who decided all this, but I feel like it mainly was for dancing.
Clubs should reduce their music by 40%. And
I
it'll
always
be
bring
enjoyable
earplugs.
because of your sensitive ears.
Sensitive? You just said they should reduce the sound.
I have tinnitus.
Exactly, because you don't use earplugs. I bring earplugs to any event that I go to, like whether it's EDC, whether it's a club, whether it's whatever, because you got to protect your ears.
I need to start bringing earplugs to this podcast.
Screw you.
I have tinnitus. You know what that is?
Do you hear the ringing right now?
Yeah, all
Really?
the time. It never ends. And I kind of just accepted
It never ends?
Yeah, I thought everyone had this until one day someone told me, "Oh, you know about tinnitus." I'm like, "What's that?" He said, "It's just this constant ring in your ear." And I said, "I thought everyone had that. Apparently, it's not normal."
No, it's like basically when my mom used to yell at me for like turning on, if I ever turn something on too loud, your volume in your headphones are really loud.
Yeah. Because I've been gaming for 30 years and I wear a headphone and it's just normally at full volume at like 8 hours per session. So now I have this infinitely ringing
That's crazy.
sound. But now it's not that bad. It's kind of like a friend who's always there. I feel like if the tinnitus went away now, I would feel really weird about it.
Like it'd be too quiet.
It'd be too quiet. Yeah, but wear earplugs. Oh, don't go to the club. I can't believe I got tinnitus even though I don't go to the club.
That's a crazy thing. I go to the club.
You do. You bring it up every single week about how you're at a club. You dancing. Oh, go ahead, Chelsea.
Oh my God.
Yvonne, what's your go-to drink at the club? Like, let's say a guy comes up to you. What do you want to drink? I'll buy you a drink. What are you saying?
Why did you laugh at that? What's so funny? You think people don't do that?
No, I think people do that, but I feel like if someone did that to you, you're staring daggers at him. Sorry for a guy, sorry for shooting a shot.
No, I'm not. I don't stare daggers. It's only when they come in saying, like, calling Labubu's ugly on my purse, okay? But anyway, I used to say vodka Red Bull, and then I think the Red Bull would mess with my sleep at times at night. So now, and then also like a mixed drink sometimes is too much. If I don't like drinking, I realize just sipping on a drink is just not it for me. So I actually rather just tank it, and so now I always ask for a shot.
Okay.
So just like a shot of vodka, and I just like get it out of the way, and then that's it. And I don't have to like hold on to this disgusting like vodka soda or something that I'm like, you know.
Toast, have you done shots with Yvonne?
Yeah, I don't like it though. I don't like parties or drinking
We've
in
done a lot of
general.
shots, but he not that many because he's lightweight.
Yeah, I do 2 and I'm out.
Like, what do you mean you're out? You're all on the ground? Like, what's...
No,
very
there's a
drunk.
fine line between being drunk and throwing up. There was one time I got drunk and I had to do the finger.
Mm-hmm.
I did not like that.
I hate the finger.
But sometimes you gotta do the finger because you feel so bad.
Yeah.
So I went to the bathroom and I brought out my trusty finger. And I induced vomiting, and that was pretty bad. That's why I don't like drinking. I had a drink last night, though. We went to Olive Garden, and the server asked, hey, what would you guys want? And I said, yo, I would like a spiked lemonade. We play this game when we go out, whether or not someone is a fan. Our waiter was a 5'11" Asian-looking young man.
Mm-hmm.
Who seated us in a closed-off section of the Olive Garden, and we were trying to decide if he was a fan, and he was, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I feel like he was.
Because he kept saying like, "Yo, what can I get you guys?" Yeah, I got you. He said the term "I got you." Now, most waiters, they're like, "Okay, cool, be right out." But he said, "Yo, I got you, man."
I mean, it was because he was asking, "Oh, would you like to go somewhere quieter?" Like he knew we wanted to film, so he put us in a section that they closed off for the night. And then his coworkers were being like, "Oh, we closed this off." And he's like, "I got it. Like I'll take care of this." So I'm pretty sure that was the biggest telling sign, I feel.
I saw this clip of Toast
oh God,
saying to you that he meets his fans, but they never ask about you.
I'm sure when people ask to see you, they're like, "Oh, is Toast here?" That happens.
They never asked you about me ever. They never say where's Yvonne.
Nope. This is true. Yeah.
They really never ask about me, not even once. Not ever. You're not like, I love your podcast. Where's Yvonne?
Oh no!
Screw you guys. Screw you.
It's just like it will probably feel rude to say, "Hey, where's this person?" When they,
How come they do that to us all the time?
it's just different, because hey, no glaze, but I'm a bigger part of OTV than most of the people in OTV, and I'm not saying I'm the biggest, but if this was the Marvel Cinematic Universe,
No way.
I'm like either Captain America or Iron Man. I'm not Doctor
America.
Strange in this world.
I don't like Captain America.
So what's Yvonne?
Yvonne, she'd be like Rocket from the Guardians
I
of the Galaxy.
freaking knew you were gonna say that for some reason.
It's an angry little thing. That's a really critical part of the storyline. Who do you think you'd be in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Yvonne? Huh? You think you're an Iron Man?
No.
You don't want to be Black Widow because she's like doing nothing. You want to be Scarlet Witch?
Ooh, yeah, I do. I
don't.
do. Scarlet Witch is one of my favorite characters. If not, yeah.
You don't have the aura for that. That's the new term I picked up from the kids, aura.
Stop.
Tough. They also say cold. That's cold, which also doesn't make sense because they say that's heat as well.
That's been like 1 billion years ago. Where have you been?
So how can something be cool and cold, but also be cool and heat? It's like both apply.
I don't know. It's because maybe you just switch it up. You switch it up. Maybe you're like, damn, like you're eating food and you're like, damn, that's heat. And then you see a sick play and you're like, damn, that's cold.
Doesn't make sense.
It kind of does.
Doesn't make sense.
I'm going to China soon.
Oh, yeah.
You want anything? You guys want anything
For
from China?
offline TV, huh?
Yeah.
Where are the other offline TV people going? Like talent-wise.
Oh yeah, the other offline TV talent. Yeah, we got Broden.
He's staff.
We got Tina.
She's not offline TV.
And we got Foolish.
He's also not offline TV.
We're going.
As offline TV?
Well, me. I might be the only real member going.
And you're not even a real member.
Hey, screw you. How could you say that?
Sorry, Yvonne has trauma about being labeled a not real member, and I'm using it against her.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just excited to go to China. And then if T1 doesn't make it, I'll be really sad. But future them will see whether they did or not. Yeah, you guys want anything? There's a perfume, 2 Summer. It's only in China.
Wait, where in China are you going?
Chengdu. I want to go to Chongqing because it's right there. But I think if we're only like fewer people and going for so little days, we probably wouldn't have time maybe.
Do you guys have any travel pet peeves? I feel like one of the biggest reason for friendship conflict is traveling with other people. Some people be dirty and some people are late. You set a time and they don't show up.
That is kind of annoying.
It is, right?
Because you're like planning to go to like dinner, you have a reservation, or there's like an event or activity that you have to be on time for, and then people are late. I think obviously it depends on how late, but that can be annoying.
We all have that one friend, you know what I'm saying?
Who's our friend that's late?
I'm gonna mime the letter to you.
Okay.
An offline TV who is generally late when we're traveling because they're not ready.
Okay.
Offline TV talent only.
I feel like everyone's pretty good about it.
God.
It doesn't stick out to me. Who's late?
I can't say it now. I'm just gonna be the bad guy.
Usually it's you, is it not?
What?
It's not you?
Me?
Yeah.
I am never the latest.
Like in my memory,
I'm never the latest.
Okay, who's the latest?
It's not me.
Okay. Who is it then?
I'm not gonna say it. You're gonna get me in trouble.
Now you're not gonna say it?
Now I'm not gonna say it. I thought we were on the same page, but clearly we're not.
But maybe I just don't remember.
Yeah, you don't remember a lot of things. I apologize for saying that. I had a big fight with an SO once because I said that. And I felt really bad after. Because sometimes, hey, fellas, am I right? You're arguing with your girl and she hits you with the I don't remember. And as a guy who's more logical, you think to yourself, well, that's not fair. How can you not remember a point that I was using to reinforce my argument? It's not a gotcha moment. It's like, hey, I want to give you an example where something happened that bothered me, and you hit me with the I don't remember.
Well, you sometimes could also not remember.
I know. I'm not saying it's not a good defense or anything. It just feels frustrating sometimes. So a girl said that to me, and I'm like, "Oh, you did this and made me feel bad." And she said, "I don't remember," and I was frustrated. So I hit it with there's a lot of things you don't remember.
Yeah,
she said
that would piss me off too.
Okay, you know what? Let's just go to bed. And I was like, ooh, should not have said that. Should not have said that.
I have a question. Since we've been gone, where is Disguised Toast right now? Like, there's the 2 personalities. Do you feel like one is growing a little bit more than the other?
I've been away in Canada for the last month, and that's pretty much 90% Jeremy. Because I'm just hanging out with my nieces. Children are wonderful when you don't have to...
When they're not yours?
Change their diapers. So I've been hanging out with my nieces. They're very young, and they bring me a lot of joy because they just like to have fun all the time. And you can see them learn from every experience. The older one is a snitch, though. And I think kids learn to snitch at that age because... especially when you have a younger sister, when your younger sister reaches for an extra ice cream, you're going to say, that's unfair. So you go, Dad, she's eating an extra ice cream. I'm like, damn, why are you snitching so much? But that's probably a good thing because if there's a creepy guy, I wanted to say something like, there's a creepy guy here.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Sense of righteousness.
Disguised Toast, he's slowly fading out.
Really?
I think he comes out the most during the podcast.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't feel like he fades. He's been fading. He's been very present.
You're just so easily rage baited.
You think I'm easily rage baited? Maybe.
You got rage baited like 10 times already
You
today.
do it on purpose. You literally.
That's what rage baiting
you
is.
rage baited
It's on
Chelsea
purpose.
like 3 times.
I
yesterday.
did not rage bait Chelsea. Okay.
You just what then?
I just point out things and
Multiple times in a row.
Different things. It's not like I harp on the same thing.
The worst part is I didn't even know it was happening.
Because it wasn't an insult. It was an observation.
But she noticed it because she was counting.
Well, I was like, "This is feisty today."
Yeah.
Like
I said
she's
she
like, "This
didn't
is the
recognize the
3
Naruto
times.
character.
No, and then you said the Oxford study, and then you looked at me, and then you looked away, and then 5 minutes
to
later.
be fair, the Oxford study, you kind of told on yourself. Because your partner's not full white.
No.
Yeah. And then you're like, but in the past.
Yeah, you kind of self
Yeah, I didn't
on that
even.
one.
Yeah.
You did. You're like, it used to be. So
Like when someone has a guilty conscience, I gotta come clean. Are you guys familiar with the Oxford study?
Yeah,
It's not a real study, by the way. It's just a made up term about
I
Asian
know,
girls
and I
dating
think
white
it's
guys.
just like a misogynistic thing to say.
Yeah, we touched on this a little bit last week about Asian girl and white men and Asian guys and white women. Do you think that'll ever go away?
No, I think it can improve, but sometimes I have hope and I feel like, things have been a lot better. Like in the league scene, it used to be very extreme and now it has gotten better because, back in the day, a pro player would have a girlfriend and they would, on the Reddit forums, they'd just be blaming the girlfriend for all of the losses and all this stuff. Oh, she's distracting him and like all this. Now I feel like people don't ever talk about or even know when pro players have girlfriends or not. And also, like, I feel like I face it a lot more in game as well. Back in the day, I feel like in game I would experience it a lot, and nowadays, even if I experience it, there might be someone else on the team who like sticks up for me.
Sorry, are you talking about misogyny or being Asian and dating a white man?
Oh, misogyny.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was saying like because you were saying, will it get better?
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, I feel like some things do get better with time.
Sorry, I wasn't talking about misogyny. I was talking about, are Asian women going to date less white men? That's what I meant when I said, would it get better? Have you dated a white guy before? No, right?
No. But I've had many crushes when I was in school in Canada and stuff.
Yeah.
My first crush was on a white boy in my
On a white boy?
my grade
A white boy?
I was in grade 3.
How
I was
could
in
you?
grade 3. And then but I didn't it was weird. He came over one time during class. He sat down on the bench next to me and kissed me on the cheek and then ran away.
That's not cool.
I know. I was like, even though I had a crush on him, I was like, that's weird. That's like out of nowhere. And I was like, I didn't even know if it was a dare, which it probably was because we don't talk.
Yeah.
So it's like, why else would you randomly do that? So then I stopped having a crush on him after that.
You think it was a dare?
I don't know. I'll never know. But he just kissed me on the cheek. Good
That's
thing it
not
wasn't on the
cool.
lips. Yeah. I had this I don't know. I had this crush on this guy who was in my class in grade 6. And then I had a crush on him for like a full year, along with multiple people. I feel like when you're a kid, you have like multiple crushes.
Was he white?
No, he was.
Okay.
I don't remember. Was he Chinese or Vietnamese? I don't remember. Anyway. And then when we went to junior high, we went to different junior high schools in grade 7. And then in grade 7, we didn't go to the same school anymore. He was like, oh, I like you. And I was like, well, I don't like you anymore. Or so I didn't say that. I said like, oh, haha. And he'd be weird. And he would say like, I love you and stuff. Weird also. And then he started dating my cousin. And then I also had a crush on this guy in my junior high class in grade 8 who would throw eraser bits and pencils at me. And then now he's married to one of my old friends also back home.
What? Not that I don't believe you, but what makes you think they like you?
I didn't say they liked me.
Oh, you had a crush on them.
I was the one that had a crush on them.
Oh.
Yeah.
So a lot of this was one way.
Well, yeah, no one's telling me, well, except for the other guy. He did say it afterwards, but he said it made me uncomfortable. I have this thing sometimes also when like I would like someone first, and then sometimes they would say they like me, and I'd be like, never mind. I don't
Oh,
like
you're
it
one of
anymore."
those girls that play games.
No,
huh?
I'm not trying to play games. It's just straight up for some reason. It's
I
just
play games.
not
If you
good
got
after
what
that.
you want, then you don't want it anymore. There's this story about
Mhm.
the fox and the grapes.
Fox and the Grapes?
The fox and the
Okay.
grapes. It doesn't really apply here, but a fox wants some grapes and he couldn't get them. He said, "Oh, those grapes are probably bad."
Mm-hmm.
You're the opposite. You get the grapes and you're like, "Oh, the grapes aren't good because I got it."
The fox who wants the grapes but can't get it says they're bad?
Yeah. You're
Sounds
like
like-
a reverse fox.
Oh, it sounds like a guy who usually wants to get a girl, and then the girl doesn't like him back, and then he spreads shit about the girl.
And some guys, not all
True. True,
guys, yeah.
Some guys, yeah.
Some guys.
Unfortunately, it's just been like a universal experience where
Maybe you're dating the wrong guy. So
I didn't date them. That was the thing. I
hanging
told the
around
guy
the
I
wrong
didn't like
guys.
him.
Hey,
and
you are
he
who you
went
hang out with.
and told our mutual friend that I was the one who was really interested and he wasn't.
Ooh, you know what? I can say that does happen a lot often.
Yes.
Where someone likes a person, that person doesn't like them back, and then they spread rumors saying like, "Oh,
Yes.
they're the one who likes me."
And it's also happened like another time, not to me, but like someone that we knew, and then he liked this girl, and then he's been actually kind of like what I thought they were seeing each other because he was like, hanging out with her all the time, talking to her all the time. And then afterwards he's like, "Oh no, she like led me on, she like played me and stuff," right? And then I'm at Escape, this Halloween rave, and this girl comes up to me and she's like, "Hey, like, I don't know, like, if I know you're really good friends with so and stuff, but like, and I heard he's been saying some things, but basically what happened was this. I told him I just wasn't interested, and then I heard he started saying things about me." And I was like, and my jaw did not move, I was not shocked. I was just kind of like, yeah, that is pretty lame, and I could totally see it happening. I just took it as with a grain of salt from both ends, that I'm like, something just went wrong here. Because both people, well, the guy was a really good friend of mine, but I also would believe that he would do that. And I just felt for the girl because nobody wants rumors or even privacy stuff like that being spread like that.
Your life sounds exhausting dealing with all of that.
Oh, has it not been for us? I feel like we go through a lot of this stuff.
No, I'm pretty happy.
I mean, I'm pretty happy now. I think it's very peaceful now. But for a long time, it felt like there was always something going on. It's like, honestly, typical friend group things that I think a lot of people experience. And then we're just doing that while, like, doing content and stuff. And then now I think everyone has mellowed out a lot, too, and been a lot more settled and, like, a lot less, drama and all that.
You like
So-
all of our friends.
Yeah, I like a lot of our friends.
What question did I ask and what did you answer?
Do I like all of our friends? If they are my friend, then I would say yes for the most part. There are some people that I'm like friends with, but they're not my favorite. I will say that.
Would you like to elaborate?
I don't know what there is to elaborate on. I think for me, how I view a lot of our friendships in the circle is like, I have levels of it and distance that I like to keep between people that I just am not as fond of. And I think that's totally fine. Like, that's healthier for everybody. I don't think I need to like everybody. And sometimes it's not even that they're a bad person. We just don't vibe. And I like putting that distance so that, or I don't even really need to put a distance. It's like we both just don't really contact each other. We don't talk to each other, go out of our way to do that much. And so it's fine. Like, I don't stay up thinking like, oh, how's my interaction with this person? I think it's just adulting and you just like have indifference towards things.
Great answer.
Yeah.
So who do you not like?
What the Chelsea? Excuse me? When did you're rubbing off on her?
No, I think
You
Chelsea's just
are.
sick of you always talking in like
No, it's a mature response.
fogginess, mistiness, fence sitting, maybes.
There's no fence sitting. I know very clearly who I like and don't like. I just don't think it needs to be a public thing. But that's crazy. What?
That's what the people want to hear, Yvonne.
Oh yeah, it's
okay?
the juice. Of course, it's. I get it, but it's just so hard. How are you gonna do that?
Okay, what about you, Toast?
Who do I not like?
No, like, do you like everyone in the group?
I like everyone who I'm friends with.
You just said what I said. Wait a second.
I think the overall group, no, definitely not. But I keep to myself for the most part. Like everyone offline TV, I love. That's about it. I think a lot of the guys I interact with and play, hang out with are great guys. Like Peter Park TV is great. Masayoshi is great. Everyone else, no, it's streamers. I don't like talking about streamer stuff too much, but it feels so relevant these days because everyone's always talking about streamer relationships or streamer friendships. Like, oh, are these guys actually friends?
But I feel like it's similar to every friend group. Like you're gonna have people that you like more, and you have people that you don't like as much, but they're in the group, and it's like you don't have to be best friends with everybody. That's like not even just I literally think it's not even just our friend group. It's like a normal dynamic that people have.
I think a lot of people assume people's friendship for streamers because we would interact and say, oh, these guys are best friends or these guys are homies because they did one stream together, 2 streams together. And it's really not the case because there's a lot of things that happen on camera and a lot of things happen off camera. So people probably think I'm friends with like a lot more people than I'm actually friends with. When in reality, I would count.
Well, it's different. It's like, say you have coworkers or you have people that you meet once and you're like, oh, I like this person. But then like you don't keep up with them. So you're not like super good friends, but you're like, I like this person. Like you see them occasionally for work or other things, like very typical environment at times.
But the viewers, the fans will think, oh, you guys are friends because you guys get along so much. And when you see each other on stream, it's like, hey, I missed you. I love you. Look, I think in a different life, if I was solo in Canada streaming my Hearthstone game, I would not be friends with a lot of people who people think I'm friends with in the greater friend group. Because I would just play my games, and if there's like stuff happening or drama happening, I probably would say, oh yeah, these guys are fucking weird. These LA streamers, they're weird. Because that's a quote unquote LA streamer. I think LA streamers are weird. People like XQC or Trainwrecks who are not viewed very favorably because, they promote gambling, has pretty backwards views on certain topics. They'll say, oh, LA streamers are weird and fake and stuff. And
that's like anyone, anywhere.
Yeah, I think it's just more pronounced in our greater circle.
Because more people are in LA?
It's more, I think there's a certain leniency you offer people close to you or your friends. For example, if my mom commits a crime, I'm not going to turn her in. That's my mother, right?
You have like your bias a little bit.
Yes, I think bias is super existent, even in a friend group. So whenever someone in our greater friend group does something not cool, our first reaction isn't I'm going to go on Twitter. I'm going to blast this person. But sometimes it feels like when someone we don't know does something not cool, some of us are very quick to jump the guns. Like, I'm going to go on Twitter. I'm going to go on Twitch. And I'm going to talk about the situation. But then when it's someone in our friend group, we don't do that. It's the right answer is it's because of our bias. And I think all of us have it. Yeah. Because we don't want to create issue. And even if it's not our friend, it's a friend of our friend. It's like, ooh, should I even talk about this topic? Because it affects not my friend, but someone who's friends with my friend. And because of these unspoken leniency we give each other, it creates this culture of like, one thing, I think it's a good thing. It's like, I don't want Scar to instantly go on stream and shit on me if I do something wrong, right? Because he's, one of my best friends. If he did that, I feel really weird about it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it depends too. Sometimes it depends on like what the situation is. Sometimes you're going to feel more strongly about things because maybe it like relates to you. Maybe there's trauma that you have with it. There's like bias. There's like you look at the situation and then like you gather how you feel about it. And then that ultimately decides like what you do with it, right?
Someone related to this, but in breakups, do you pick sides?
It really depends because, hey, I've had a situation where right down the line, I was really good friends with people. And then I've also had situations where I have been really a lot closer to one person.
Do you think it's there's a right side and a wrong side, or do you ultimately go with the side that is closer to you.
Yeah, let's say like this person cheated, okay? Like
Mhm.
your best friend cheated.
My best friend was the
But
one
it's
that
also like
cheated.
you're also friends with the guy.
The guy.
But she's in the wrong clearly because
Yeah.
she cheated.
Yeah.
Who do you side with?
Yeah.
Because like she's like your day one.
If she's my day one,
Yes.
I'm not gonna be here and say I would discard her and be like, she cheated, she's like a shit person. If she's my day one, as long as she seems extremely regretful and sorry and like agrees that what she does is, if she glosses over it and she like downplays it a lot and makes a lot of excuses, then I would have a harder time. It's not, and I'm also not entirely the type to like cut it off unless it's been really terrible. If I was that close to her, but there's a very big possibility I would like over time distance if that were the case. Because I don't agree with someone who's really close to me. I really want to be able to tell them like how I don't agree with something that they did or how they hurt me, and then have them like also be able to see it and like understand for me to be close to them. If you don't do that with me, I'm naturally not that close with you.
Let's hope this hypothetical scenario never happens.
Yeah, I mean, I understand a lot of things. I don't think a lot of things are super black and white, but I also think like you have to have like remorse for the things that I do think were wrong. And as long as there's that, I think a lot of things can be like, because who doesn't make mistakes in their life? I think like,
But let's say she does it again. Like you cutting her off.
yeah,
Like
that's
what's the
yeah, then that's what I mean. Like if it's repeated and then I don't know, it's really tough because if they're like, oh yeah, I know I fucked up again.
But it's like Ariana Grande. She's done it like 3 times.
Did
Sorry.
you see what's funny?
Ariana Stray.
It's like Ariana just catching us straight on a random podcast. But it's funny because she was seen with this guy who apparently has been married to a groomer. But then people are like, using her powers for good, because they were saying like, I don't usually agree with her with married men, but this guy,
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
I super don't remember the name, but if you just he basically like got married to somebody who is way older, and they knew each other when he was like 16. And so he's a very well liked
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Yeah,
actor,
because I know he married
Yeah.
his director, who's like 20 years older than him, and a lot of people think obviously A is wrong, but B, because he's such a fine man, a lot is like, damn, you should be dating someone like me or someone more age appropriate.
Yeah, so people are saying for her it's like, okay, we will let this we'll maybe we take
She's
a blind eye
home
to this one.
wrecking unethical relationship, which makes it okay.
That's what people were saying I don't know. But basically for breakups, it's really tough. Like I've had a friend where even though I wasn't that close to her boyfriend, I felt a lot of empathy for them when they broke up because he genuinely loved her so much. And then so I was like, if I'm closer to my girlfriend, I'm going to obviously like hang out and like, be with her through the breakup, but I could still be nice to the guy. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. That's necessary. Like take sides. Also think it's like how your friend thinks. Sometimes your friend is like, no, like everything is still good. Then it's fine, right?
You see me dancing on a girl at the club. That's not my girlfriend. You snitching?
Excuse me?
Are you snitching?
I would snitch on you so fast.
What the fuck?
Okay. Or
I never snitched on you. Not that she cheated.
But if I ever saw you doing that right now, I would make you I would hope I wouldn't have to make you. You would have to tell her.
I'd be like, yo, Yvonne, it was a mistake, man. I was drunk. Come on, dog.
Yvonne would take the video. She would take the video of
I
you
would be there. I'd be like,
you literally just said if my
Blackmail.
friend shows remorse and they're really close to me, I'm gonna give them a second chance.
If they told me that they cheated, not like it. Okay, here's the thing. Usually their SO knows or they tell them. Not saying this has happened, but like that. I imagine in that scenario, that's what it was. It's like, I fucked up. I talked to them about it. I cheated. I messed up. That's a scenario. You're telling me that they cheated and their SO does not know? Even if I wasn't even good friends with their SO, that just could not sit right with me.
Then what are you gonna do about it?
Oh, if you don't tell them that eventually, then I will.
So you're gonna tell my SO that you saw me dancing at the club with another woman. Is that what you're gonna do?
It'd be so messy.
Huh?
And we wouldn't be friends anymore after this because you would hate me.
Because you betrayed me.
But I would be doing the right thing.
So now it's about the right thing?
Well, if I'm friends with both of you,
You don't know this girl.
I don't know this girl.
Yeah.
And also, let's say Toast didn't do anything besides just dancing.
That's still like...
Yeah, so like there's a fine line, right? But you saw.
This is where the bias could kick in.
I should
admit.
hope so.
If this if I don't know this girl, I don't like that I would not be able to tell them, or like would have more. I would hope that you would even hope that like you would want to keep me as a friend to tell them, as weird as that
Don't
sounds.
turn this around on me and make it about you.
Wait, what?
That I want to keep you in my life, so I don't want you to snitch. The question is, will you snitch if it's a complete stranger you don't know that's being hurt by my actions?
Well, it depends on how you handle it. I would also be not
Yvonne,
happy with
I'm
you.
sorry, man.
It would affect our friendship if you were
It was
not
a one-time thing. It won't happen again.
Are you saying it like that?
Yeah, I'm doing the fly,
No,
rubbing my hand.
I would be mad. I would be mad at you because I'd be like, how do you wouldn't you be upset if someone did that to me?
Yeah, but the thing
Exactly.
is, if this person is someone you don't know, it's harder to feel sympathy.
But it's hard because I would be upset because it would be like, I understand how that's so not okay for a guy to do that to me. So it's not even necessary to do with you, but it's like you would understand how that hurts me.
You feel
did that.
empathy for this girl, even though you don't know her. You can understand like how painful it must be for her
Yes.
to not know.
Yes.
So you snitching.
Ultimately, I would really push you to tell her.
And I said, hey, don't tell her, Yvonne. I'll change. Please don't tell her.
No, but I would really push you to
I'm not
eventually
gonna tell
have to
her.
come clean at some
I'm
point.
not going to tell her.
Oh my God.
Our wedding is in 2 months. I
You
can't
have
tell
a
her.
wedding now too?
And it was just dancing.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It was at the bachelor party.
God.
That's so bad. I hate that. I absolutely hate that.
All my homeboys
All right,
aren't
let's
saying
say
anything.
That disgusts me.
Yeah, your homeboys aren't saying anything, but let's say there was a little kiss, okay?
Oh my God, it's stressing me out. No, a little kiss now too. I don't know this person. Hey, it's not even. I don't know if this is selfish or weird to say. This is not even about your relationship at that point. I need to be able to like you more as a person to be close friends with you, and you cannot make it hard for me to do that if you're gonna be doing that to somebody else. Like, how would you feel if I was doing that, even if you didn't know the guy, but I'm your friend and I'm doing that?
I'll say, hey, Yvonne, that's not cool. But hey, you do you, queen.
No, you wouldn't.
You want a person in your corner, okay?
I understand that, but really through like everything, I understand.
Is it wrong to be a loyal friend through thick and thin?
It's not, but you have to help your friend feel better about being that loyal
I'm going to
friend.
tell you. You know it's wrong. I don't need to tell you that. Okay,
I
I'll say,
know.
hey, that's not cool.
I know we are not perfect people, and we've all like, if anything, we've forgiven each other for mistakes that are like, yeah, they're not ideal, but like we understand you're not like an awful person. But the thing is, like, you have to make it easy for your friends to like keep giving you graces. And if you're not making it easy for your friend to make that, yeah, it's just like you can't just be like, hey, you're my friend, and that's like that's a sheet of armor.
In this scenario, I'm remorseful. Oh, I really fucked up, Yvonne. How about this? I come to you about it and say,
Yeah.
Yvonne, last week I was grinding on this girl at the club.
I would ask her, like, if you were really, really remorseful, I will not say that there's not a chance that you could convince me to, like,
That's so
Not
much
the
ifs.
same
I think there was
thing.
4 if statements.
Just
in
trust
that
me, I
sentence.
would not feel good about it, but I would also feel bad for you if you were like crying and sobbing and being
I won't be
super
crying.
remorseful.
I will not be crying or sobbing.
You just said you were remorseful.
Yeah, doesn't involve crying.
Okay, well, are you really sad about it?
Yeah. So sad.
So let's get this straight. You're snitching, but you would not.
I wouldn't snitch on Yvonne unless she's openly bragging about it, in which case I probably won't be her friend. I think the moment I snitch is the moment I will stop being her friend.
Yeah, that's pretty. I feel like that's pretty definitive. Yeah.
So you'd snitch.
It depends. It totally depends on how you respond to the situation. And if I didn't know the girl, there is a chance that I wouldn't. But there's also a chance that along with that, I might distance from you. So there's a world where like I don't tell her, but I also may not be as close to you anymore.
Do you guys think you guys would be friends in grade school?
We just met in grade school?
Maybe let's go to like junior high, maybe entering into high school.
Were you nice?
Probably. We'd probably be friends, yeah. I think our relationship dynamic would be different, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think me and Yvonne's relationship had a power imbalance at the beginning. That's just facts. I think if we were to met on even grounds, she'd probably be a lot more, probably have a healthier relationship if I'm being quite honest.
Oddly enough, when I worked for OTV, it's weird. I did not think of you as like, you probably did a good job of this. This is to your credit as well. I did not feel power imbalance, if that makes sense. Like, even though there technically is one because he was my boss at Offline TV, I never felt like, oh, I couldn't be a certain way or do certain things or had to like suck up to him or respect him more.
Confucius once said, judge not a man by how he treats others, but by how he treats those underneath them. And it's something I take into account. So I'm always really extra nice to my underlings.
I remember you saying you yell at people.
Did I yell at you when you were an employee at Offline TV?
Not me, but I don't know.
The moment I started being aggressive to Yvonne was the moment she became a full-time member.
Because she was on even grounds.
Yes, exactly.
So if you guys were in high school together and on even grounds,
then you would be mean to me.
I was very shy in high school. I actually didn't have a lot of friends, so I probably wouldn't have been mean to you.
Yeah, I don't think he had his ego.
And honestly, I would be just excited that a girl was talking to me. Even someone like Yvonne.
Hey, like Yvonne. Excuse me.
I think we would have hung out a lot and played, like if you were into League of Legends back then, I think we would play games together. Yeah. I think we would go get boba with a bunch of our Asian friends and do Asian things. Yes.
Yeah, and we go to P Mall.
Yeah, Pacific Mall. Yeah, we probably go to Pacific Mall with all the Asians.
I learned they call it P Mall.
Yeah. And then Yvonne will probably develop a crush on me over the second year of our friendship.
I was a hot commodity. I don't know about that.
You keep saying that, but I just never see it.
Excuse me, what do you mean you never seen it?
I never see it. It's all just stories at the club that somehow not the night I went to. We went to the club one time, like a few months ago. Ain't nobody talking to you.
You were busy, okay? I had people talking to me. In fact, I got a lot of stickers that night. That night was like you put stickers on people that you like or whatever. I had a fuckload.
Really?
Yes, I did.
I saw Lily put her sticker on you.
Yeah, and I put my sticker on her too. We got 2 each, and I put them on Lily. Did I put it on Jody, Sid, somebody? I don't remember.
I mean, I believe you, but it's giving my girlfriend goes to another school energy.
Listen. God, I don't want to sound like it's this. Guys still go for me. I just don't like. I just don't like them. What do you want me to say?
I just never.
And then not only that, but like you also think that at the same time there's guys that aren't good enough for me. We saw this before. You just go through people and you'd be like, you could do better. I've even showed in your thing is always you could do better.
Yeah.
So where do I win here? Yeah, it's weird because then you'll say, "Oh, but I don't see you seeing anybody," and then you're also like, "Well, you could do better." So then what the heck do you want me to do, huh? What do you want me to do?
Maybe it's one of those, if the more we talk about it, the more it won't happen. They always say love comes at the most unexpected times. And you've been expecting it for a while.
I've not been expecting it. If anything, I've been jaded towards it, unfortunately.
You want to meet cute. You want to run into a guy at the supermarket and drop your bacon on the floor. And he's like, oh, are these your bacon,
I
ma'am?
don't like bacon that much. It would probably be like tofu or something. Or like Coke Zero that I drop on the floor.
Okay, you dropped your Coke Zero. He's like, oh, ma'am, you dropped your Coke Zero. And he hands it to you. Is that how you want to meet a guy?
Not really, but that I would take that over like dating apps
And clubs?
and clubs, yeah.
So why do you go to clubs so much?
I mean, I have friends that I just like when I see them, it's usually in that environment and I like seeing them.
Yvonne, I don't want to do this for the next 5 years. Can you just meet a guy? Can you please? Can you please?
Hey, can you please meet somebody?
The viewers are tired of listening to you be sad about not having a guy. They're gonna, I went to Canada and I've been meeting fans that have children now. They're like, hey, Toast, I watched you when I was in college. I have 2 kids now. This happened multiple times.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, shit. I'm still playing video games on the internet. Well, this person had a whole life already.
Yeah. I mean, I feel that when my friends back home are all married and having their second kid, not even their first kid.
There are viewers out there that started watching season 1. It's like, oh, I hope Yvonne finds someone. And it's going to be season 10, and they're going to have kids. The kids are going to have kids. The kids are going to think,
about
I
How
hope
I Met Your Mother and like all these things.
That's a millennial ass reference,
Lots
by
of
the
seasons.
way.
Lots of seasons.
So
Still
millennial
don't
of you.
find their SO until the very
Being
end of
millennial is
season
not
9.
cool anymore.
Excuse
You
me?
know how we used to refer to the boomers?
We are such a non-problematic generation. Are we?
You can't say you watch The Office. You can't say you like Harry Potter. You can't reference How I Met Your Mother because those are millennial references.
What's wrong with that? I don't mind being millennial.
Can't be millennial. Millennials are the new target.
So you'd rather be Unk?
You rather go boomer so you're wise and old, or you try and fit in with
I
the
do
Gen
not wanna
Z
be-
6'7".
Stop.
Chelsea, are you familiar with 6'7"?
You've asked me this before.
Yeah, 6'7".
I still don't know what it means.
She doesn't get it. Are you Gen Z?
No, I'm 97.
That's on the cusp.
Yeah, I'm on like the
The
last.
cusp.
I don't know. I don't think about that.
I think
That's-
for Yvonne, we could possibly make a new Hinge profile that's actually, not a satire.
It's not. It wasn't satire.
You put
I got
free reign-
tons of matches.
You wrote a bio that says, I'm looking for a man who can take a photo for me.
Yeah, and then all these guys line up. It's like, hey, I got you, girl. Iceberg. We talked
You made
about
me
this.
sound so high maintenance. He's like, don't.
You
something
want
along
a
those-
guy who's willing to maintain a high maintenance girl. So when
But
you're
I'm
low
not high maintenance.
and that will be a surprise for him. It's a good thing.
That's not.
You want a guy who puts in effort.
I think I get it if a guy were to see that prompt and be like, this sounds exhausting. Because I would also be like,
Crazy thing is, you make your dates and SO and partners and boyfriends take videos and pictures for you all the time. So that is something you want in a guy as well.
do you know what's crazy? Because like, actually, I never made them. They just always enjoyed it and like also wanted to get better at it. And they would even take like candids of me because they liked it that much. And they were the ones that pushed me to take photos when I didn't even want to take photos. So to me, writing a prompt that says like, you have to take 30 photos of me doesn't even sound like me.
But are you going to be sad when they don't do that?
No, but like, obviously it's nice when they do. I just think that prompt does not reflect me.
We had this discussion last night. Do you think I know you more than you know yourself? Of what you want?
Yes and no. I think
Fence
that
sitting. Give me an answer
There's-
that's not left and
no.
right. Give
There's
me an
no
answer
fence
that's not
sitting.
yes or no. You
Sometimes-
just gave me 2 answers that are complete yes and no on different
the
sides.
two can exist because sometimes you do understand me really well, and sometimes I feel like you don't understand me.
I think it frustrates you that because I'm right sometimes, I think I'm right all the time.
Yeah, that could be it. But that's
here's the
that's what I
thing, though.
said.
Here's
That's what
the thing,
I said.
though. I am right all the time.
No, you are not. You are
And
not.
that frustrates you. It frustrates you that I know that and that it's true.
No, because guess what? If you were right all the time, then I may trust you more than I trust myself.
You have trouble with
believe
authority. We were playing Lego Party, which is like Mario Party. We were playing Monopoly. And there was an objectively right move. I told you, use this power up, and it's the right move. And you were fighting it. You were fighting it. You were trying to think
funny.
every single way.
I actually never had a problem with authority. Growing up, I never skipped school. I listened to my parents. I was so straight edge. If anything, I think you just make me not want to listen to you sometimes.
Yeah,
but
no,
I not normally
But
have
I
an
told
issue
you
with
what
authority.
the objectively I think it was Lily. No, it was Sekuno. Emily. Sekuno. And they're like, yeah, Tosa's giving you the objectively right thing. And you were like, no, he's trying to bait me. No, and then you just didn't want to do it because that would be listening to me. But you can't have that, can you?
It depends. If it's for a game, yeah, maybe. But if you're talking about my love life, I think I know what I want at times. And there are times that you were right. I told you the times that I felt like you were right when you said the glass half full type of thing, that I'm like an optimistic person. Sometimes I keep working towards something that may not be working. I agree with that. But there are things that when you say, I'm like, oh, I don't really agree with that. But like, that's my judgment.
Oh, your judgment's wrong. Yvonne said she would stay over last night, and she didn't, and she tried to make it about something else, and then we tried to change that something else, and she's like, actually, no, I just don't want to stay over. And then before all of this, I'm like, it sounds like you just don't want to stay over. So even if we go say we're going to fix this thing that's causing you to not want to stay over, you're still not going to stay over. And then we went in and say, okay, we don't need to do that thing. And guess what? You did not stay over.
I said multiple things. I said I had to get my packages still. I had to check on SoMe. I have to go back and pack still. But for some reason, you locked into the one thing that you were going to play games
because you were still trying to come up with reasons why you.
No, I was giving you all the reasons actually why I am leaning, why I'm going towards that direction.
You already made your decision.
I didn't.
The thing.
I didn't.
You did.
No,
you did.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
You
because
did.
if you really like wanted me to stay and you begged me, I would have done it.
No one wants to beg a person to, hey, please stay.
No, that's why I did.
That is not a realistic outcome.
No,
that's not a realistic outcome. Yeah, if a meteor hits the Earth and kills us, I guess we can't sleep over.
Stay or like, come on, let's hang out. Like, come on, you're more persistent about it than
we were like, we're like, come. I said, come on, Yvonne, stay over. You're like, no,
you didn't. You didn't. You weren't that persistent.
What you want a guy to beg you to stay? You didn't want to stay because you had other things you wanted to take care of first.
It was more like I was tired by the end of the day.
You had a lot going on. And you can just say... I was
still in the process of debating.
You can
and I was near the end. I'm like...
You made your decision.
Think of a computer processing, and it's like at 80% processing.
You're saying you're on a highway and it splits off. And you're like, ooh, I don't know yet. But to me, you're in a one-lane track of
but
Noseville.
I'm telling you, I was in the middle.
You are not in the middle. That's the thing. No. That's how we see it differently. I see you on a one-lane track, but you think you were still driving down a two-lane track.
Yeah, because I was going in with the day with the mind already set that I was gonna stay over. And as soon as it hit, soon as
it hit 4 p.m., you get tired.
No, on our way to Olive Garden was when I was thinking like, okay, maybe I don't stay over.
No, you made the decision before Olive Garden.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
I did not.
You just think you didn't.
See, this is what pisses me off. Like, how do you think you know me better at this point?
Because I do. Because what I said ended up happening. And that reinforces my judgment.
Doesn't mean that I wasn't...
And that kills you that I think like this.
I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you. This is pissing me off.
So you're staying over tonight?
No, I am not. I decide that now.
You said you would stay over, so...
The clock, it doesn't work. It's at 3:35 now.
You said you were going to stay over this week, and you haven't stayed over at all.
Yeah, because I've been coming early here, and I can't pack.
But you know... 11 p.m.
I
11
come here
a.m.
every day. Yes, my sleep schedule's been fucked
The
because of
whole
world.
reason why you were going to stay over is because we were going to film podcasts, and that's why you were going to stay over, so you don't run out of time coming over.
I know, but yesterday I just ended up being late because I had prior commitments.
What about the
and
2
I have to
weeks?
drive here all the time. If you were the one
That's
coming
why
to my
you were
apartment,
you're using all these reasons when the whole reason why you were gonna stay over is so that these can't be reasons.
Yes, but things should be able to be flexible if I'm feeling lower energy levels or if I just I have a pet and I have other things I have to attend to.
Well, thanks for tuning into this week's episode of We Were Fighting Before This. If there's a next week, I hope to see you guys then. Big shout out to our Patreon supporters.
No, I still remember to shout out Patreon instead of that.
I don't know if we can film something, but we might put something up on the Patreon.
I need the therapist back.
Thank you. And I'll see you all next
Have
week.
you still been going to therapy?
No, I've been in Canada.
Go! Oh, when he came and asked, he was like, who got like the blah 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 lasagna? And only one of us.
did that thing. You did it.
He's like, I like how only one person got the lasagna, but nobody said anything when he said, baby lasagna.
And the waiter comes over and like, who got the steak?
Yeah, I get it. It does bother me. That bothers me.